hard head. He's the hard head of the family. Yeah, he'll make it because he's got a hard head and a determination. He just won't quit.
Al Green is an American singer, songwriter, pastor, and record producer, best known for recording a series of soul hit singles in the early 1970s, including Take Me to the River, Tired of Being Alone, I'm Still in Love with You, Love and Happiness, and his signature song, Let's Stay Together. After an incident in which his girlfriend died by suicide, Green became an ordained pastor and turned to gospel music. He later returned to secular music. Green was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1995. He was referred to on the museum site as being one of the most gifted purveyors of soul music. Green's the winner of 11 Grammy Awards, including the Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award.
Look at James Brown and all these other folks. You know, they were great people to me. Not Al Green. I mean, Al Green, who's Al Green? Come on, man.
If you enjoy these videos, please remember to hit the like button, as it does help us out a lot. And comment below who your favorite celebrity is that you'd love to see in an upcoming video.
His full name is Albert Leornus Green, but is also known as the last of the great soul singers, and the Reverend Al Green. He was born April 13, 1946 in Forest City, Arkansas, making him 76 at the time of this production. He stands at 1.79 meters or 5 feet 10 inches tall. His favorite color is blue. He's a fan of Jackie Wilson, Sam Cooke, Wilson Pickett, and James Brown. In September 2013, Green's sister Maxine Green was reported missing from her assisted living home in Grand Rapids, Michigan. According to her daughter, Lasha, Green has not reached out to the family about his sister. His recording of Let's Stay Together was the biggest R&B hit of the 1970s, spending 9 weeks at #1 on Billboard. The song also topped Billboard's Hot 100 pop charts in 1972. During a 1979 concert in Cincinnati, he fell off the stage and narrowly escaped a serious injury. Considering the incident a warning from God, he's devoted himself to the ministry since. On October 18, 1974, Green's girlfriend, Mary Woodson, assaulted him and then died by suicide at his Memphis home. Although unbeknownst to Green, she was already married with 3 children. Woodson became upset when Green refused to marry her. She doused him with a pot of boiling grits as he was preparing for bed in the bathroom, causing second-degree burns on his back, stomach, and arms, which required skin grafts. Shortly after, Woodson fatally shot herself with his .38 handgun. Police found an apparent suicide note inside Woodson's purse that declared her intentions and her reasons. He's a member of the Prince Hall Masons, the African-American wing of Freemasonry at the 33rd degree. In 1976, Green established the Full Gospel Tabernacle Church in Memphis. He was included in the Rolling Stone list of the 100 greatest artists of all time, ranking at number 65, as well as its list of the 100 greatest singers at number 14. He's also received the BMI Icon Award and is a Kennedy Center Honors recipient. He's friends with Diana Ross. Green married Shirley Kiles on June 15, 1977, and they had 3 daughters together, Alva, Ruby, and Cora, before divorcing in 1983. Shirley first filed for divorce in 1978 on the grounds of cruelty and irreconcilable differences. She filed again in 1981, charging that Green had subjected her to domestic violence throughout their marriage. Shirley alleged that Al abused her during the marriage and testified that Green assaulted her with a boot when she was 5 months pregnant. She claims that the assault resulted in head wounds, one of which required stitches. After the incident, she filed for divorce, but they reconciled. According to Shirley, they separated several times when the beatings became too frequent and too severe. Initially, Green denied beating his wife, but under oath in 1982, he admitted to striking her. Their divorce was finalized in February 1983. Green agreed to pay her $432,800 in alimony and child support. Besides the children he had with Shirley, Al's also father to sons Al Jr. and Trevor and daughter Kayla. He was reportedly remarried by the 1990s.
You want to do, and he stopped the machine right there, and he said, "Now that's Al Green." I says, Oh, God, you scared me to death.
He grew up with his mother, Cora Lee, his father, Robert Jr., a sharecropper, and 9 siblings. Al and his brothers formed the singing group The Green Brothers when he was 10 years old. In the late 1950s, the family moved to Grand Rapids, Michigan, and when Green was a teenager, his father kicked him out of the house for listening to the music of soul singer Jackie Wilson. Al began living with his girlfriend, who was a prostitute, and started using drugs. Green formed the singing group Al Green and the Creations as a high school student, and members Palmer James and Curtis Rogers created an independent record label, Hotline Music Journal. In 1968, the group recorded the song Back Up Train as Al Green and the Soulmates and released the track on Hotline. While performing with the group, Al met Willie Mitchell, a Memphis record producer, and sang with Mitchell's band during a 1969 show in Texas. Green then signed with Mitchell's label, High Records. Before releasing his debut solo album, 1969's Green is Blues, Al dropped the final E from his last name. The album peaked at number 3 on the Billboard Top R&B Hip Hop Albums chart, and though 1971's Al Green Gets Next to You didn't do as well, the single Tired of Being Alone went gold and reached number 11 on the Billboard Hot 100. Al released his first gold album, Let's Stay Together, in 1972, and the title track hit number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 and remains his most popular song to this day. He later switched his focus to gospel music, recording 6 albums on Myrrh Records, a Christian label. Al's first gospel album, the 1980s The Lord Will Make a Way, earned him 2 Grammys. Green co-starred with Patti LaBelle on Broadway in Your Arms Too Short to Box with God in 1982. Al's return to secular music came in 1988 when he recorded Put a Little Love in Your Heart with Annie Lennox. In 2009, Green recorded People Get Ready with Heather Headley on the album Oh Happy Day, an all-star music celebration. In 2010, Green performed Let's Stay Together on Later with Jules Holland. In 2018, Al released the track Before the Next Teardrop Falls in conjunction with Amazon Music's Produced By series.
Not really, but we like to kind of, fluff on it and think, we did help out a little bit.
He's referred to as one of the greatest singers and greatest artists of all time. He primarily earns money through album sales, concerts, and brand endorsement deals. Green earned his net worth from his popularity during the 1970s with hit singles such as You Ought to Be With Me, Love and Happiness, I'm Still in Love with You, Take Me to the River, and Let's Stay Together. During his career, he sold more than 20 million records. He has a net worth of $25 million. He has a house in Memphis, Tennessee, and another house in Millington, Tennessee. Green resides and preaches in Memphis near Graceland. His house in Memphis features 4 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, and a swimming pool. He likely owns the following cars: a Ford Mustang, a Chevrolet El Camino, a Mercedes-Benz, Bristol 401, a Ferrari,
a Range Rover,